Well, it is Friday night, and that, of course, means it's time for 57 Football Live. Our crew's racing all across Michiana, capturing the hard-hitting action from high school's nearest you. Don't move. After this quick break, Greg and I will run down the highlights and some of the lowlights from Week 2 of Indiana high school football. Next. Here we go. It is Friday night, and that means another exciting night of 57 Football Live. And we are reunited.
Yeah, the first time in a while
Good
here.
to see you, buddy. All right, taking you inside all the action from high school football fields nearest you. I'm Brian Dorman.
And I'm Greg Bobus. It's week 2 of Indiana high school football. Let's just get into the action here. We start with Elkhart Memorial coming up a thrilling win last week, but going up against a tough Concord Minutemen. First quarter, Dominic DeBroca sweeps left and gets a 10-yard score right off the bat. Minutemen up 7-0 very quickly. Later in the quarter, Nathan Williams for Memorial throws downfield, but Anthony Kyle, look at that diving interception, and the Minutemen would capitalize. Devin Boone takes the jet sweep, makes a few moves, and scampers in here.
And restoring the roar tonight, Benton Harbor Tigers. There they are, ready to go, hosting the Marshall Redhawks tonight. Marshall's quarterback, Brad Heidenreich, with a deep pass here, but is picked off by Benton Harbor's Sean Hopkins. Later, Benton Harbor's Jeremy Burrell with a short touchdown run. And later, Benton Harbor's Denny Brown with a 5-yard run. Benton Harbor taking this one tonight, 28-7. And the Lakeshore Lancers now taking on Battle Creek Central to start the season. Lakeshore's Kerry Myrick with a good run here for 16 yards. Later, he punches it in for the touchdown. I'll tell you here, fans certainly pumped up and excited tonight. Look at them all going crazy. And watch this. Lakeshore's Corey Hampton with a 25-yard run, breaks some tackles. This one is all Lakeshore tonight, 30-13 final.
We head over to Atolsky Field for this next game with Marion Knights. The other fans are fired up for another episode of the Alexander Horvath Show. First quarter, it's Horvath taking the pitch. He cuts it right, and just like that, he's in for 14-yard score. The Knights on the board first for this one, 7-0. John Glenn comes out trying to run the ball. Problem is, they cough it up. It's you-know-who for this one. Alexander Horvath forcing the fumble, and the Knights recover. Daniel Shaver picks up that loose ball, and Horvath gets it done on both ends of the ball. Next drive, it's Horvath again. He cuts, he dices, he slices, he plows through the defense, and he is in. Knights win this one 41-7.
Greg, check this out tonight. Lincoln Way East Griffin. Adams Eagles strike up the band, starting this one off with a nice pass here from Andrew Burgess to tight end Jack Driscoll. Then it's Lincoln Way's turn here. Peyton Ortiz with the interception off Burgess. Lincoln Way again with the field goal. There it is. Look, it's good. And check out this play. Lincoln Way's Jake Arthur to Quinn Williams for an 8-yard touchdown. Lincoln Way East rolling over Adams Knight, 49-12 final. And on the other side in 3 minutes, more hard-hitting action.
Yeah, Mishawaka with a close finish. The Cavemen able to pull off the victory. You don't want to miss that.
And New Prairie trying to steal a game at Clay. Those highlights and scores on the other side. Hang tight. And everybody pumped up for Friday night football. We see you. Welcome back here to 57 Football Live on this Friday evening. What a great night of weather for all the games as well. Very exciting games tonight. We know many of you were there as well.
Yes, if you were, pick up your phone right now. Tweet at us. We want to see your pictures right now. Use the hashtag 57Football. Now, we had some exciting games in Indiana and in Michigan, which is kicking off the football season tonight with week 1.
Takes the direct snap, and then he zigzags, and he zigzags all the way through the defense. No direct route here, my friend. Finally pushed out of the bounds there at 30-yard run. Next drive for New Prairie, Ruiz makes no mistake here as he darts through the defense, goes all the way there for a 40-yard touchdown. Didn't stop to the parking lot. New Prairie all over Clay, 49-0 final.
The LaVille Lancers taking the field in style for this one. You see them there. Now we'll take it to the game. The middle, unable to get much help here because their offense would not stay silent for long. But we take a look. The extra point to cap off the first touchdown of the game right there on your screen. They get an early 7-0 lead. Then Triton kicker Zach Pitney with the long field goal. This wouldn't be enough, however. Lancers take this one big, 55-18 over Triton.
All right, and Thursday night, Cassopolis taking on Brandywine, taking the win as well. Final score there, 32-16. Great action all night long, as we mentioned. Beautiful weather and close game, Mishawaka.
Yeah, Brian, a lot of close matchups here in Week 2 of 57 Football Live, and If you're at a game, just take out your smartphone. Again, I'm not going to get your phone out. Snap us a picture, tweet it to us.
Selfies.
Use the hashtag 57football.
What was the hashtag? Yes, all the kids are doing it. All right, we want to see it. Maybe even put it on the air. You might see yourself on TV next Friday night.
And now it's the moment that we've been waiting for, the ABC 57 Play of the Week. Now we have two great plays.
Yeah, first, Mishawaka getting the stop to seal the victory.
And up against Concord at Elkhart Memorial, the long touchdown run by Devin Boone.
Like you mentioned, the weather tonight was going to be phenomenal. You certainly did not disappoint when it came to the weather tonight.
Highlight reading? Maybe. But the weather? Absolutely not. Was perfect. And next week looks to be just as nice for week 3, Brian.
All right. And, of course, it was week 1 for Michigan. Some great games in Michigan tonight as well. Of course, abc57.com. The place to be tonight to check out all of the scores from games that you might not have even heard tonight. We've had them scrolling on the screen. We also have them on our website, again, abc57.com. As Greg mentioned, we want to see your picture, so make sure that you send those in. We may use your picture.
Phones.
Yeah, where'd you get that extra? Where's that?
Don't worry about it.
All right, that's Colleen's phone. All right. Also want to thank our photographers, Matt Armitage, Joel Crocker, Chris Brown, Jason Dorier, Jack Washer.
Yep, and every week, right here, the place to be, every Friday, 11 p.m. on ABC 57. We want to thank you for joining us this week. You can get all your scores on abc57.com. Have a great night. We'd love to see you back here next week for week 3.